Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy StudioPlug, and in this video I will be showing you guys how to instantly make better melodies using FL Studio or any DAW if you're not using FL Studio. But before I get started, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, as I drop a lot of insightful videos on how to make music. Anyway, let's go and get started with this video. Alright, so if you guys see my previous videos, you guys will know that I like to use a lot of the scales that FL Studio provides. And if you don't have FL Studio, you can still go online and search up a scale grid, and it'll show you what scale or what notes to be on your piano as far as it goes. And for FL Studio, all you have to do is go to helpers, scale highlighting, and click on the scale that you would like to choose. So I'm gonna start off with the D minor for this video, and then I'm gonna move up to the C Aeolian scale. So let's go ahead and click on D for the main note, and we'll go on minor harmonic, and that's gonna pop up the scale that we're gonna be using. And I'm gonna show you guys how fast and easy it is to create these scales, so you can just instantly just click in the notes if you guys don't have a piano, just by just following the highlighted keys. Let me go ahead and change the color so you guys can see if you guys don't have a good laptop or good PC. So I'm gonna change the grid color quick. Alright, so now this is the part where we're just going to lay down some notes. So it's going to be quick and easy. Lay down a note. So now that's one chord. Follow more of the notes. If you put notes together, you'll notice that they're not going to sound good. Sometimes you might mess up, but just keep moving along and you'll get better. So that's one simple chord right there. We can do the rest by adding some more. Another trick to making your notes sound better is pushing Alt S in FL Studio. What this is going to do, it's going to show your velocity right here, so it changes the velocity levels. You can move it however you want, and that's actually good because if you're hearing a real piano, you're going to hear different velocities. You hear different patterns in the sound, and also the timing strength and the tension. So if I bring this up, you're going to see the notes move. And we can bring the strength to about a quarter. So I'm gonna click on the record button since I'm just gonna use the piano now. If it's optional to press in the keys, you can still do it even if you don't have a piano. And if you don't have a piano, you can download an app called IL Remote. It's free from the App Store. It's by FL Studio, and it instantly connects to your FL Studio using Wi-Fi. And once you have it connected, it pretty much just shows you like a piano keyboard, and you can play the notes off of there as well. So let's go ahead and record some notes now. So it's still using the D harmonic scale. Let's see what we can come up with. So I kind of messed up there, but it's fine. You can just delete it. Push Control Q. We can set this snap to grid to bar. Push Control Q to quantize the notes, and your notes will be in sync. So the next thing you can do push Alt S, as I showed you before. Bring up the timing, and also bringing down the velocity by pushing Control A. Push Alt and scroll down with your mouse, the little scroller. If you don't have a mouse and you're using a laptop, you can use two fingers and scroll down, like if you're scrolling down a page. And that brings the tension of the piano hitting to be a little bit more softer. And we could add some notes. Now I'm gonna highlight all the notes just by pushing Control and clicking Shift to get any extra notes. And I'm gonna go to the snap to grid, set it to half beat, and push Control Q to quantize the notes. And let's see how it sounds now. So that's some good melodies right there. You could even highlight the bottom keys, shift click, and bring them at least like 2 octaves down by pushing shift down. And if you want to bring down the velocity, all you have to do is highlight it and push Alt and scroll down. As I said before, you can do the same thing with your notes that you created. And to even stretch them out, all you have to do is push Alt L and they'll sync into the next note. So for this one, I'm just going to click in some notes in case you guys don't have a piano. You guys want to see how it can be done. So let's just click in some notes following along the D minor harmonic scale. And we could even add a little groove to it by just spacing it out. Let's grab the bottom notes, shift click on the note, bring it down 1 octave by pushing Control down, move it to the beginning of it. And let's try to create a little pattern, bring down the tempo to 110. Highlight all the top notes. Click on the snap to grid, go to 1/4 of a beat. So with this scale, we just pretty much created some nice pop type of beats, some Latin culture type of sounds also, and we also created more of that dark style as well. So for the dark harmonic scale, you can create pop beats, dancehall beats, trap beats in the dark style, and create it more in that like salsa style also, like you guys just seen in this last one. But that's just all optional. Young Thug even uses like that salsa type of beats, but just making more trap, even Cardi B. So if you guys are into that, you guys can do something like this. And you guys just seen how fast and easy it is to create these. Anyway, let's move on to the C Aeolian scale now. So now we're going to switch to the scale. So go to the helpers, go to scale highlighting, click on the C note, go back to the helpers again. And now we're going to click on the Aeolian. So now let's click in some notes and see what we could come up with. I like to start with the deep bass note. Let's bring these in more. So what we're doing right here is just creating a progression for the chord. So now we're going to let the chord come in now. So that can be one chord progression right there that we just created. And all you have to do is create melodies on top also by using the same scale. So now let's create another scale. So we're going to start off with the bottom notes as we did before. And what you guys can do also is grab the bottom notes, shift click as I did on the last D harmonic minor, and bring it down 1 octave or 2 octaves, control down. So that's another way to create a chord on the C Aeolian. Let's go ahead and just do one more and then we'll wrap this video up. So for this part, I'm just going to start off with the melody. So we can start off from the top or something. So now that we have the melody down, I would like to add the bottom notes. So let's go ahead and do the bottom notes and then we'll fill it in like a sandwich. Now I'm just going to add another note and then we'll fill it in with some chords. So what I like to do is shift click these notes, bring it up, shift 1 over or 2 over. And then from there, we get a better idea of how we're going to want our chords. So now let's go ahead and lay down 2 sets of chords. So that is pretty much how you will be able to do it. Push Control A, Alt S to strum them, and the velocities will be affected as well. While it's highlighted, Alt and scroll down. And if you don't want it strummed, let's just go ahead and undo these by pushing Control Alt Z to get to the point where we did that, and then we can push Alt S again. Remove the strum, but leave the velocity, bring down the velocity. And you can push Control B, duplicate the notes, and that is pretty much it. So that's the best way to create melodies on FL Studio. So you got the scale highlighting, and you can also look it up if you don't have FL Studio, if you're using Ableton or any other program besides FL Studio. Just Google it. Look up the D harmonic scale and you'll see all the notes. But if you have FL Studio, you'll be privileged to have the scale highlighting. But anyway, that is all for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe, give me some feedback, and let me know what you guys like to see next. Also, if you guys would like to purchase some sounds, you guys can go ahead and do so by visiting StudioPlug.net. I have a lot of MIDI kits available for download, and also I have a lot of drum kits, preset banks, and more to choose from as far as mixing tools to help you with your mixing. But anyway, that is all for this video. Like I said, if you guys liked it, just make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.